We've all heard it before. Get your warm-ups in before anything else. It's one of those things that we kind of just accept it to be true without really questioning it. And luckily there does seem to be some modicum of truth to it. We have research showing that warm-ups can help you run a bit faster, jump a little bit higher, and yes, even lift a bit heavier. These improvements, although small, can be significant, especially in competitive sports, where these few extra seconds, inches, and pounds can be the difference between first and second place. But in the same vein, we also have a decent amount of research showing warm-ups doing very little, if anything at all, for improving performance. So it's not that cut and dry. Same goes for injury. Some research show reductions and some don't. So why exactly is there such warm-up ambiguity? Well, it mostly has to do with the fact that the concept of a proper warm-up itself is quite ambiguous. We simply don't know what is the absolute best warm-up. Too many variables are in play. What type of warm-up activities should we employ? How long should we perform them? And at what intensity? Or even how long should we wait between the warm-up and the primary activity itself? Because of these plus other factors, wildly different warm-ups are used in the studies, which yield wildly different results. Even so, there are still a handful of consistencies within the research that we might be able to apply and improve our own warm-ups. One of which is the use of dynamic activity-specific warm-ups to improve performance and reduce injury. Dynamic warm-ups involve the use of movement patterns similar to the activity itself, as well as active stretches where you move the desired joints through its full range of motion. For example, if you're doing sprints, a light jog would be a similar warm-up pattern. A solid active stretch would be long stride lunges. For deadlifts, you can use alternating high knee stretches and good mornings. In all cases, just make sure the warm-up fits the activity. Avoid using the same warm-up for everything you do. Another seemingly important factor is literally keeping the body warm, especially if you regularly deal with cold environments. Performance have been shown to dip in colder conditions, and more so without a proper warm-up. It might be the added blood flow or muscle elasticity that aids in this matter. Whatever it is, a warm body is important. Low-intensity activities like jogging or light jump roping might be of use here. And of course, we have to address the use of the most recommended warm-up tool, static stretching. Static stretching is great for improving flexibility and mobility, which is what we all need. But it essentially does nothing in terms of actually helping in your activities, nor reduce injury risk. A great deal of research even shows static stretching immediately before an activity can actually hurt performance, especially acute performance activities like sprints or heavy lifts. If you're planning to hit that new squat PR, then you might want to avoid doing those 30-second toe touches and quad stretches right before. But if mobility is a big problem for you, then do your stretches well before your activity, maybe 15 minutes before. Or better yet, you can do your stretches in its own separate session. And that's about it in terms of research consistencies. Sure, there are some other potential factors you might have heard of, like post-activation potentiation and foam rolling, but research is still rather hazy in those areas. Time will tell. Also, importantly, I do want to note that these tips mainly apply to intense activities, something like 100-meter sprints, max vertical jumps, or going for your 1-rep max. For light to moderate activities, like you gym bros doing volume training with 8 to 12 rep sets, warm-ups might not matter as much. In fact, your first 1 or 2 sets might just be enough of a warm-up itself for your subsequent sets. Same concept applies if you're just going for a light jog or any other non-maximum activity, which is perfect if you're strapped on time. So instead of spending 20 minutes on 15 variations of bicep stretches, just pick up the darn weights and get your curls in. And finally, one more crucial point I want to make. If a warm-up you're doing right now works for you, even if it goes against some or all of the things outlined in this video, then just keep doing it. Research is important, yes, but so is your own experience. Plus, the studies don't provide much information on the psychological aspect of a warm-up. Sometimes a certain warm-up protocol might mentally, more so than physically, prepare you for your activity. And that's extremely important and should not be ignored. In the end, the true answer to should you do a warm-up is, unsurprisingly, it depends. It depends on the activity you're doing, and it 100% depends on how the warm-up affects you. Now, whether you want to apply all the little caveats detailed in this video is also up to you. But if you did find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your warm-up loving friends. Also, let me know what warm-ups you do that makes a huge difference for you. As always, thank you for watching and get your protein.